there, Hope College. Welcome back to Hope Update. It's October 24th and the 15th year of this most recent century. As always, I'm Duncan McLean.
And I'm Nicole Metzler, back as usual to bring you up to speed this weekend. Today we have campus news, everyone's favorite Twitter time, a Halloween-heavy community news, a quick sports update, and an all-new entertainment segment.
Yes, we are very excited to welcome a new member to the Hope Update crew. Taylor Jones has joined the team to supply you, our wonderful viewers, with news concerning entertainment. From Hollywood to Fashion Week, be ready to get cultured with Taylor Jones.
Today, Taylor will let us know what's happening in our local movie theaters and, more importantly, what you should make sure you see this weekend on the big screen. Get your popcorn ready, sit back and enjoy. But first, what can we expect to do around campus this weekend? Well, let's find out.
Kicking the weekend off tonight and tomorrow, SAC is back on the movie grind, showing the classic thriller Shutter Island. Come watch DiCaprio not win an Oscar at 8 and 10:30 both Friday and Saturday night. SAC is also selling tickets to see the band Gungor all the way in next semester. If you're interested, hit up the ticket office. Students pay $10, faculty $15, and general public $25.
Donnie McCaslin and his band of jazzy men are playing at the Knickerbocker Theater tonight at 7:30. Head over to 8th Street to get your jazz on. If you love it so much you want to learn how it's done, or if you're an aspiring jazz artist, McCaslin and his gang will be conducting a clinic on Saturday at 11. Wickers Auditorium will be grooving and jiving, all for free.
Ooh, you gonna bust out the old pipe, show them how it's done? I've heard you're quite the accomplished flautist.
Now, who on earth told you that?
A little birdie. He told me quite a few things, actually. Can you guess what time it is? Oh yeah, it's Twitter time. Our Twitter time question this week was a little unconventional. If you were stranded on a desert island, what wouldn't you bring with you? As usual, the fans delivered. My homegirl, eBriggs16, said she would absolutely not bring Nicole because she would complain the whole time. The sand is too white. Ew, crabs. Where's the nearest soccer stadium? The fans seem to have it out for you, Nicole. But hey, I'm with you. At the first sign of crabs, you get the heck out. That's the sign of an unkept beach.
I don't complain that much. And truth be told, if I was stranded on a desert island, there's a good chance that there's a very near soccer stadium. They love soccer down there in the southern hemisphere. But anyway, your favorite puppy at the Balto 1 responded simply with Phelps food. I don't know, Balto. Phelps' picnic game is pretty strong. You might not have a choice in the matter. You're going to be eating warm potato salad and cold burgers round the clock.
Man, do I love repetition. Our question this week is a pressing issue for college students and worried mothers everywhere. For Halloween next weekend, will you be dressing up scandalously or ironically? Tweet your dirty and/or hilarious details to @HopeUpdate.
And that should get interesting. Speaking of interesting, Ben Affleck is pretty interesting. Director, good actor, a big joke? Nobody really knows. But I think we found someone who can sort out through the glitter and give us some answers. Taylor Jones is going to bring us up to speed on the movies we must see this weekend. Let's get cultured.
If you are looking for something to do this weekend to get out of the cold, go see a movie. There are a lot of great ones of all genres that are currently out. This past weekend, the movie Fury, a war film starring Brad Pitt, came out and is currently #1 in the box office, followed by Gone Girl, which is an eventful film about a man's wife mysteriously disappearing. You will be shocked at how this mystery thriller turns out. I highly recommend either of these if you are looking for some intense action. For all of you romantics out there, The Best of Me, a classic Nicholas Sparks story of love and tragedy, came out this past weekend. The movie matches the book perfectly. And finally, if you are having a bad day and want to see someone else have an even worse day to make yourself feel better, check out the childhood book, now a movie, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, starring Steve Carell and Jennifer Garner. Check out these movies at the Holland 7 movie theater located on Waverly Road, south of 16th Street, facing US 31.
Whew, I'm convinced. Looks like I'm hitting up the Holland 7 on Sunday.
Definitely. Fury looks fantastic. I can't wait to cuddle up inside a giant bucket of popcorn and watch Shia LaBeouf do his work. So that seemed to go well, right? New segments are fun.
Indeed they are, which is why we're going to try and bring on another one. Whoa. Starting this week, we will be holding a Pick of the Week contest. We will accept submissions via email, Twitter, or really any way you can get a picture to us. From potato quality to the highest of high def, send us pictures of things going on around campus, the community, nature, or even just fun stuff with your friends. We'll feature our favorites on the show.
Make us laugh at your stupid decisions or writhe with emotion. If we feel something, it's a winner. We can't wait to see what you cook up for us. Please make it worth our while. In the meantime, Marisa has part 1 of our Halloween special this weekend. Let's hear what's going on in the city of Holland.
Hello, everybody. I have a Halloween special for you today, just for all of you. I know, we all love candy. That is why most of the events for this weekend will involve lots of candy. Well, let's get started. On Saturday, October 25th, there will be an event called Trick or Treating in downtown Holland from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Participating businesses will have an orange balloon on their doors. You are encouraged to come in a costume. I might go as a pirate, or who knows, maybe even as a zombie. The next event is for people who like to paint and to be creative, because there will be an event in the Holland Area Arts Council where you will get the chance to paint skulls and do other fun activities. Cost is only $10, and you also get to learn more about Dia de los Muertos. This should be very interesting. Are none of the events so far convincing you? Are you looking for something spooky? Then you should check out the Felt Mansion Darkness Tours. Why? Because it is among the top 10 haunted sites in Michigan. Ooh. It will be running until October 31st from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Admissions is $10 per person. Yeah, I know it's a little bit on the expensive side for us college students, but it seems to be well worth it. Just remember that Friday, October 24th, tours begin at 10 p.m. due to a private event. Remember to bring your flashlight. You don't want to end up in complete darkness. Also, cameras are allowed. Is that too extreme for you? Well, we have other options, like Halloween at the Van Raalte Farm, October 24th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is only $3 per person for this event, and there will be activities and treats. Who doesn't like that? You also get to enjoy cider and a cookie. How nice. And you end it all with a warm, big, cozy campfire. There will also be Treats and Trails event at the Outdoor Discovery Center from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The cost is $5 per vehicle. This event will be for 2 nights, October 24th and October 25th. This event consists of a barrel ride through the nature preserve, and of course, more candy and more activities. Looks like we're all going to be loading ourselves with candy this week. Well, that's all I have for you today for this Halloween special. Have a wonderful weekend.
City of Holland is really stepping up its game for this. Downtown trick-or-treating a full week early, that's dedication. I can see where our athletes get it from.
Ooh, clever segue there. I like the effort. Let's find out what our dedicated warriors of sport are doing with the always hustlin' Sarah Gould.
Homecoming weekend at Hope went pretty well in sports. Women's volleyball beat Albion in 3 quick games to improve their record to 25-0 overall in the season. Men's soccer fell to Calvin on Saturday 2-0 in a tough battle. Let's talk about football though now. The Flying Dutch squeezed an intense win from Olivet last Saturday. Taylor Breinert caught a 16-yard go-ahead touchdown pass in overtime in the left corner of the south end zone at Smith Stadium. Kirby Crook then had an interception to end the game. Kirby Crook has been recognized nationally for his game-winning interception last weekend. D3Football.com shows Crook's leaping interception that sealed a 42-35 overtime win against Olivet on Hope's homecoming. This is the national play of the week from the NCAA Division III. Crook leads the MIAA with 5 interceptions this season. Now let's take a closer look at what actually happened in overtime. The Flying Dutchman had the ball first, and Kish is going to throw, and his throw is going to be good to Breinert. It's going to move us a little bit closer to Hope's end zone. Kish is going to throw again to Taylor Breinert, a 16-yard go-ahead. He's going to dive. He's going to catch it. That's going to put us up 6. The kick is going to be good, and now it is 42-35. Now Olivet's heading the other way, trying to just get a score to stay in it. Something else is going to happen. The first play is going to move them a little bit forward, and there's going to be a flag. The very next play, the Olivet quarterback is going to throw in the end zone where Kirby Crook, who was a little shorter than the guy that was going for the ball, is going to leap. He's going to catch the ball over him. He's going to hold on to the ball, coming from the air, land, and still be in bounds, and that is going to end the game right there. Hope got the stop, and Hope will win. Everyone is cheering Kirby on, and I can only imagine how Kirby feels. Speaking of Kirby, Kirby is actually in the studio. Do you mind coming on up here, Kirby? Hi, Kirby. My first question for you is just how did that feel? Obviously, your teammates were excited. The stands were going crazy. But in that very moment, you catch it, you're holding on to it, you fall down. What is going through your head?
It was awesome. Like you said, it was a team victory. Huge play that we had to have. We were fighting all game. It was a tough game. But, we got the opportunity to put it away, and offense did their thing, and then we came up, and defense got the stop we needed.
Awesome. I've watched that catch a few times, and it amazes me every time I watch it again.
Yep.
Obviously, it was on D3.com. That is so awesome as a senior to have that happen. And also, the Olivet offender was going up for that, and he was about 6'3", and you're about 5'9"-ish or so.
Yep.
So he had you a little bit taller than you, but you out-jumped him, and you caught that and landed. But, were you intimidated at all guarding him, knowing that, you needed to get a stop, and he was that much taller than you?
Not really. They've been going to him quite a bit on those type of routes. We knew going into overtime that they were going to take a shot downfield. It happened to be that play, and I got on top of the route and was able to out-jump him and come down with it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Kirby, and good luck with the rest of your senior year.
Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Thanks, Sarah. I heard that Dow Center has some incredibly comfortable bleachers. Just an observation.
Maybe for about 20 minutes. I wouldn't advise trial past that. That's all we have for today, folks. Tune in next week for our Halloween-themed episode. It's going to be spooky.
Remember to tweet your feedback and your responses to Twitter time at Hope Update. We'll see you next week. For Hope Update, I'm Duncan McLean.
And I'm Nicole Metzler.
Good night, Lamp.